As someone that struggled with fitness for a very long time, it really sucks seeing so many influencers dominate platforms with so much misinformation. This is also very common. One of the number one things that I see is a lot of them just omit the fact that they have had plastic surgery. A lot of fitness influencers may get work done, but I've noticed so many of them will not confirm, they will not deny, they'll just ignore and omit that information so they can cover their tracks. But it's pretty obvious, especially on the ladies' part. The legs just don't match, and you cannot spot tray anything on your body. If your glutes grow, so will the surrounding muscles. And the work that's done may look really subtle, but again, if you really paid attention, you can see in terms of the quads, the calves, none of it is built because none of it was in the gym. I don't think I have a problem with people saying, hey, I got work done, but I still go to the gym regularly to maintain the body that I currently have. There's nothing wrong with admitting that, but some of these influencers don't admit that at all. They will have you thinking, hey, I went to the gym, I built my butt in the gym, and I built everything else that I have right now. But again, they are not admitting that. And so it's giving these people a false sense of, well, I can do that too. How are you going to achieve something that isn't even built in the gym? It's built on a doctor's table. And again, it's not to shade the people that do get surgery done. Congratulations for you, but if you are a fitness influencer, it's one of those things I feel like you should probably disclose. Otherwise, you are going to have people out there thinking they can look just like you when you know they can't. There are also a lot of influencers that will spread misinformation surrounding nutrition as well as workouts. Most people have a poor concept of fitness overall, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but unless you really dedicate yourself to it, you probably wouldn't know better. There's lots of misinformation like this. 1,250 calories of oats for 50 grams of protein, but there are people in the comment section that are really eating it up. No pun intended. But they really believe this girl got a fat ass just from eating oats and nothing else. But that's the problem. She gained weight overall, and that's okay, but let's not sit here and lie to ourselves that the reason why she ended up growing specifically her glutes was because she just ate these oats. That's just not possible. This product is also completely unregulated as far as I can tell. It seems like this girl is just making this product and then just shipping it out. And again, this is probably nothing more than like store-bought bulk oats combined with other products. And who else knows? It's not being checked. But at the same time, people are very desperate to get the dream body that they want. And so I understand at one point, but you cannot be serious, right? Like you can't want it that badly. These Instagram products, these TikTok shop products, they killing y'all. I remember what happened with the pink sauce lady. You see how that turned out. It was getting people sick. The product was arriving busted open, different colors, but it was also, again, unregulated. You need to know what you're putting in your body and not just buying it because, ooh, girl, this helped my booty grow big in about 2-3 months. If it sounds too good to be true, it's too good. It's too good to be true. And so it is. But there are also, ooh, my bad. There are also a lot of influencers who will have people believe that the progress happens overnight. Progress does not happen overnight. So to see major results, you're going to want to go 6 months and beyond. And I know people don't want to hear that, but if you're getting into fitness, you need to hear it. It has to be an actual commitment. But when you're an influencer, realism isn't as easily sensationalized, and I get that. But we live in a day and age where everybody wants to sell something or everybody wants you to buy something, and you're not really going to get people that are as interested if it's not sensationalized, which really sucks. But I feel like fitness influencers are also setting the standard anyways. It wouldn't be as bad if they were just honest with people from the jump. Progress is also not linear, and that's okay too. I mean, I know firsthand, I'm starting all over again with fitness. I was around 225 and then I got down to 155. And I did it really unhealthily, but it was only because I had dealt with my weight for so long. I was tired of being the fat kid growing up. I was tired of being, the fat girl. And so I just took it to extreme measures. But I was hit with a wave of depression, and then I literally gained it all back. And I'm slowly getting back into fitness, but I'm doing it in a way where not only is it healthy, I'm taking my time with it. I'm not starving myself. And a lot of people are wanting their dream body overnight or as quick as possible, like I once did, but that's just not possible. I feel like we should also be encouraging others to enjoy the body that they're in now. You know, enjoy the body you're in now. Enjoy the journey, not necessarily just the destination. There's also a lot of clickbait that exists out there where people are doing dangerous and just in general ridiculous exercises, but people are actually believing it. There was one video where this lady was jumping up and down on the Stairmaster doing jump squats. You cannot do that in a busy city or a crowded gym regularly. This is the kind of attention that you do not want to draw in the gym. You definitely don't want to get kicked out either, but you also don't want to hog the gym equipment up for everybody else. There's also videos like this. What is going on in this video? Like, the fuck is she doing? People are saying this is military style training and it only takes the best of the best that are like the strongest and the fittest to handle this. Stop letting people trick you into thinking that this is what you need to do. Nobody is doing that. This exercise is literally redundant. This isn't some sort of like special compound exercise that's going to like enhance your body massively. That's not how it works at all. Stop believing in this shit. But hey, I mean, what do I know? Anyways, another really big pet peeve of mine is those fitness influencers that are constantly, and I mean constantly, trying to make sure that they can sell a product to the person. And it's not something they would necessarily take themselves or something they even use in their daily routine. I'm sure everybody has already heard of Bloom, but it's really popular and none of it's backed by science. But so many influencers swear up and down that it helped them and that they get like an instant flat stomach, no more bloating, and it helps them process all of their food. There are different supplements that you can take to help you, of course, but you need to find something that specifically works for you, not just something that your favorite influencer has promoted or shown you, and then you think that you should buy it because everybody else is buying it. Don't do that. You need to research what goes into your body. There may be some people that experience bloating for other issues outside of their diet. You need to do your own research. A lot of research goes into making sure you are optimizing your nutrition and your fitness for your body. All the stuff that you see on social media that's immediately telling you, buy this, buy that. No. Do your own research, make your own informed opinion, and then you can buy it. Don't buy it just because. There's also expensive courses that get sold to you. Yes, not even personalized courses, but like just very generic stuff that you can go honestly research and find out yourself. There's nearly nothing that you can't find online if you truly need it. We have all sorts of technology. We even have AI assistants and whatnot on Google that will summarize pages for you instantaneously. It may not always be accurate, but I think it's a hell of a lot better than some of the courses that you're going to be paying for from some of these influencers. A lot of them are also claiming to be personal trainers, but I very seriously doubt a lot of them actually have the credentials to back that up. A lot of people just want to sell you a product so that way they can keep you in the loop, but I guarantee you, your body is probably not going to look like their body. You need to find, again, what works for your body, and you need to do your own research. And a lot of the research that you'll find online is completely free. So no, you don't need that really expensive $89, $99 course filled with exercises that you can go research on literally Reddit or TikTok or just a simple Google. You don't need any of that. Oh, and here's another really funny thing. A lot of those gym goers that you see with those really cool outfits that are from their brand, they're drop shipped. Yeah, they're drop shipped. They purchase them for a very cheap rate because they're buying them in bulk, and then they're selling them back to you for very expensive, and you're just eating it up because it looks good. That is literally bought off of AliExpress and drop shipped straight to your doorstep. Yeah, a lot of it is. They'll even do a logo for you. They'll do all sorts of colors and maybe a pattern, but you'll notice a lot of them pretty much look the same. A lot of them are also made from some of the same material as well, and it's very generic packaging that you get as well. A lot of this stuff is bought, again, in bulk from really cheap Chinese sites and then just shipped straight to you, which is really unfortunate, but again, that's the way a lot of people are moving these days. A lot of people are doing drop shipping. This is really popular on Etsy, where they say, you know, they'll make custom jewelry for you. They'll say, oh, well, I hand make these designs, etc. Nope, I guarantee you, if you go to a lot of these websites, you'll find that exact same product, and it'll tell you it's not handmade at all. And again, I mean, I understand like times are tough. I mean, look at the world we're living in. But I don't like when people are not honest with others. Honesty is not selling for a lot of these influencers, unfortunately. But I guess that is really just the world that we live in. Anytime I've made something available for sale or a service available for sale, it's because I've condensed and compiled stuff from my own experience and my own knowledge, because it might be very niche, like streaming, for example. A lot of people don't know jack about streaming. But streaming has also not been around for very long, so there's not a lot of stuff that you can find online about it. But I feel like people would also trust me because, I mean, hey, it's my job. I've got the actual experience to back up everything that I'm saying and everything that I'm supplying, even down to the products that I use, because I'm not gatekeeping. And that's something that I don't want to gatekeep. Anytime somebody comes to talk to me about streaming, I won't automatically redirect them to my guide. I'll try to automatically think, well, this person is telling me their situation specifically. Maybe I can help them, instead of making them pay $50 for the booklet that I've provided and find one piece of information when I could just flat out say it. But again, I'm not really hurting for the money like that. I'm just one woman. I'm just an ordinary person. Hell, I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to relate to more personal things that I do outside of my primary content career. And that's through video games and stuff. But I want to branch out, and I would like to share the knowledge, the experience that I have. I feel like I've lived a very fruitful life. And so as somebody that's gone through multiple fitness journeys, I want to share, and I want to like I want to desensationalize everything that's been put on the internet, because I too was in the same boat. I didn't even want to scroll through Instagram Reels because I was so tired of comparing myself to all these other women that did not have a bloated belly or a thicker belly or thicker thighs or cellulite or sagging skin in different areas. I didn't want to compare myself to these women that just constantly looked like Barbies in comparison to other people that were real like me outside of social media. But now that I have started with my fitness journey again, I'm learning to love myself in ways I never really thought that I'd be able to. I'm still working on my body, but even if I'm in the body that I don't really find myself as comfortable with, at least I'm learning how to undo my body dysmorphia. At least I'm learning healthier alternatives to what I previously did for working out, but also for my fitness. I'm not starving myself. I'm not doing rigorous exercise and just exhausting my body past its limits anymore. And I'm fine. Like, I'm content. Like, I'm on my fitness journey and I'm happy. And I feel like so many other people can too. Not everything has to be sensationalized. Not everything has to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. And I am here as a reminder to tell you that.